Hello there, how you doing? Jeff D, AIMCHealthSolutions.com. We're live Saturday morning on this absolutely beautiful spring morning here in Massachusetts. So we'll talk this week a little bit about fitness. We've talked, as you know, our videos are a mix, right, to create a better lifestyle, from supplementation to diet to positive mindset and, of course, exercise and fitness. So I'm going to talk this week about strength training and building your routine for results. So personally, I've been working out, doing strength training for a very long time. Very long time. In fact, so long that the weight belt I use is in leather, right? They don't make them anymore. So what I've been doing is I usually like to break down my routine 4, maybe 5 days a week to do strength training. That is free weights. And then usually, other days I would do stuff like cardio or planks just to kind of keep the blood flowing. Well, when you build your routine around the 4 big body parts: legs, chest, back, and shoulders. And then you have the secondary body parts, which are biceps, triceps, calves, and abs. Sometimes neck. Sometimes people do neck. So what you want to do is, on your first day, there's a few routines you can do. You could do a push and pull routine twice a week, or you could just focus on one major body part for each workout. What I do today is I focus on one major body part per workout. So I would do legs on Sundays with biceps and calves. And then on Tuesdays, I do chest, tris, and then abs. And so basically, if you notice, that's a pull on Sunday, a push on Tuesday. And then on Thursday, I go back to a pull where I do back, biceps, and calves. And then on Saturday, today, I always like I always talk about, I do shoulders, triceps, and abs. Now on Wednesdays, I usually throw in some jumping jacks and some planks. I do a lot of walking these days. It's always good to end your routine with a walk. Now, there's granddaddy workouts. You've heard of those, right? You know what legs are: squats. You're not going to do better than squats. Now, if you can't do squats, do leg presses. So it's either a leg press or a squat. It's probably your granddaddy workout. Biceps, it's usually bicep curls. But you want to interchange dumbbells with barbells on a regular basis. You want to mix that up. And then calves, there's calf raises, which are awesome. I like to do reverse calf raises. I'll have to show you a video sometime of me doing those. And then we go to the chest workout, your bench press. Bench press is good. Your goal, if you're starting, is to get to do your weight at least once on the bench press. Believe it or not, only 40% of people can actually do 1 rep of their weight. All right, so you want to bench press, and of course, you want to interchange those with dumbbells. Again, barbell, dumbbell workouts. And then, of course, triceps is a lot of pushing, a lot of closed grip, and there's a lot out there that you can do. And of course, abdominal, you can do pull downs, you can do crunches. Don't do sit-ups. Sit-ups are a waste. I'm going to tell you straight out. A lot of times leg raises are good enough and tighten your muscles. And then back. What's the granddaddy back workout? Deadlifts. Deadlifts are awesome, or bent over barbell rows or dumbbell rows are key, or pull downs, right? You want to do pull downs. Now, just like the bench, you should do at least 1 press of your weight. With pull-ups, you should at least pull yourself up once. Get to that goal and move on from that. And now, last day, shoulders. Shoulder press, right? Barbell presses, either standing or sitting. And then, of course, dumbbell presses are the granddaddy shoulder workouts that you could do. Now, with shoulders, I like to do a mix of one time, do reps with dumbbells 1 arm at a time. I like to do Arnold presses where you actually pull them back like this. So the key, if you've noticed, is to mix your workout up and do the shocking principle, which I've talked about in past videos, where you would actually shock your body. You're not going to do the same thing over and over. You want to do different exercises all the time. So that is it. So that you base your routine around your 4 major body parts. Now, if you do a push-pull twice a week, you would actually put legs and back together on your first day, do chest and shoulders your second day with the minor body parts, and do that twice a week. The key is rest, and the key is stretching. So before and after your workout, you want to stretch. especially when you're older, and definitely do that. So a lot of stuff there. I know, I understand. So by all means, get in touch with me. I will give you a free workout routine if you see this video. If you're into getting into the free weights, and if you live here in the Metro West of Boston, I would love to work out with you at LA Fitness in Natick, Massachusetts. Have a good day. Jeff D, AIMCHealthSolutions.com.